Hey guys, and welcome to the video. This one here today is going to be a little bit different. I first want to acknowledge, which I'll do here in a little bit, a few individuals that contributed to the channel monetarily. And then after that, I'd like your input on an idea that I have for review type videos. These would be two different type of review videos. One type would focus on mainly homebrews, but things like hacks and mods and jailbreaks and things like that, while the second type of review video would focus on hardware and software. When I mean hardware, I'm talking about tech related stuff, whether it's PC related, video game related. Maybe it's just a new phone that I picked up, or a TV or a monitor, or some type of component that I bought for the PC, or maybe it's a peripheral for one of the game consoles, things of that nature. And then also software, which would primarily focus on PC stuff, but maybe phone software as well. But these review videos, whether it's for homebrew stuff or hardware, software stuff, they're going to have a little bit of a twist to them, and I'll let you know what that is when we get to it here in a little bit. And then at the end of the video, I'll let you know what the plan of attack is for the remainder of this year and beyond that. So let's get started with acknowledging a few individuals. So I like to take the time to thank these three individuals, and I have to apologize for them for not doing this sooner. Normally I'm pretty good with these things, although I really don't get that many people that contribute. Whenever someone does, you will get a shout out, and these individuals contributed either through PayPal or through Coffee. So my sincere appreciation goes out to them in no particular order: Reynard Johnson, Raymond Ruiz, and Monder. Many thank yous. Anytime anyone contributes to the channel, it will in some way, shape, or form go back to the channel. In this case, there's a couple of things that I picked up that I may actually do videos about down the road. A little like side keyboard that is called like a gaming keypad, but in reality I've turned it into like a macro shortcut keyboard. I picked it up for 14 bucks and change in like new condition, and it works great. And then the software that makes it work. So I may detail those two things later on down the road in a review video. Anyway, thank you all out there as well who subscribe, who continue to watch, who like these videos. Really, you guys help to make all of this possible as well. So my sincere thank yous to everyone out there. All right, guys, and now I would definitely like to get your feedback on what you think regarding my idea of review type videos. These videos would be in addition to all the videos that I normally do. They will not be tutorial videos. Those would be something separate that I would continue doing. These videos would range from being about 5 minutes long to around 12 to 13 minutes max. And I will be covering the same 5 categories in each one of these videos. So we'll start off with like installation and setup, how easy it is to install or complex. Does it have instructions? If it does, are they easy to understand? Are they complicated? We then move to features and options. What are the features like? What are the options like? How's the interface? We then go into functionality. How well do the features and options work? Does it do what it's supposed to do? And the ease of use would be the next category. How easy overall is the homebrew or hack or jailbreak or whatever? How easy is it to use? And then lastly, the last category would be usefulness / practicality, because no matter how good a homebrew is at functioning and at giving you features and options, it may only be designed for a very small group of people, so it may not be that useful, or maybe it's something that a lot of people need to get their hands on. Now, after that, at the end of the video, real quick, I will do a very short recap. We will go through each category and I will give a score from 0 to 10, 10 being the best in each one of the categories. I will then add up the scores from each category. We will get one final score, and that score would be put on like a scoring scale that will range from, a homebrew being complete trash all the way up to it being excellent or stellar. In this type of particular review, the best score you could obviously get would be a 50 out of 50, but in the scale I would show you more or less where it falls, whether it's terrible, whether it's fair, average, good, very good, or excellent, or maybe even stellar. So that way you get the idea, and then I will compare it with other homebrews from the same platform. It'll be on a spreadsheet so you can make a comparison. I haven't seen anything like this that exists on YouTube when it comes to homebrews and hacks and mods and jailbreaks, where on one channel you get them reviewed by the same 5 categories, you get scores that you can see, you can compare them to other homebrews from the same platform to see how they stack up, and you can get an understanding as to, let's say if I give a 7 out of 10 in the category of functionality, why didn't it get a 10? What are its shortcomings that prevented it from getting a higher score? And these reviews would occur whenever these new homebrews, hacks, mods, jailbreaks, and things like that come out, or whenever there's a significant or substantial update to a homebrew that already exists. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. Now, if all this seems a little bit familiar to you guys, well, this does exist for other things on YouTube, including cars. And my inspiration came from this guy here, Doug DeMuro, who is a car enthusiast like myself. He goes over and covers all types of cars, mainly exotics, super rare cars, cars that are important in certain genres or in certain time periods. Anyway, he's pretty thorough. He goes over the exterior, goes over all the quirks and features of the exterior, interior. He talks about the handling, the ride, the sound, all kinds of stuff, the overall importance of the car. And at the end, he'll cover various different categories like handling, acceleration, practicality, quality, all of this stuff. And he'll add all of those scores up together. And then he comes up with what he calls the Doug score, which is the total score. And then he'll rank that car up against similar cars and compare the scores on a spreadsheet. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to get an idea of how my format is going to be, just watch one of his videos, except my videos are going to be considerably shorter. My target time is not to pass more than 12, 13 minutes max, while some of his videos can be very long. But this is where I got my inspiration from. So if you want to get an idea, the best thing to do is just check out one of his videos. And the next type of review videos would be stuff that covers hardware and or software. These would be infrequent. I'd probably do one a month or one or two every 2 months. Anytime I buy something new that is tech related. Again, as I mentioned before, it could be PC components or PC peripherals. It could be a peripheral for a console. It could be a new console or a phone or a monitor. It could be an external hard drive or even a mini PC that I just picked up, something along those lines. I would review them the same exact way that I did with the homebrews, except I would add 3 extra categories for the hardware stuff. The first would be shipping and packaging, how it was packaged from the factory. The second one would be quality. And the third one would be obviously cost/value. And then whenever I do software type reviews, those reviews would be similar to the homebrew reviews. I would only need to add 1 extra category in this case, and that would be cost, because a lot of times software carries cost. If it's free, then when I give it a 0 out of 10 score, it would get a perfect 10 because there's no cost to it. Okay, so that takes care of the review type videos that I'm having an idea about doing. Now, for the remainder of the year, in addition to those review videos, if I do them, I have just a lot of videos that I want to work on, including Switch tutorials, some PS4 tutorials, a couple of PS3 ones that I want to do. Next month, I will be doing one absolute definitive final update to the GTA KMZ mods pack that I do. I'm going to make a small less than 5-minute video covering that, and that might be out later on today, maybe even tomorrow. So I'll talk more about that in that video. Plus all my usual stuff of, news that comes up or whatever. I'm gonna do like a little mini Team Executor documentary type video. I'm also gonna do a video to update you on what's going on with that situation, because we've gotten some new really interesting information regarding those 3 people who were arrested. So yeah, there's just a lot that I want to do. And if you guys have any ideas or there's something that you want to see me do, just go ahead, recommend it. The worst I can say is no. I actually have a few videos that you guys want to see me do that I put on the list, and eventually they'll get done. And I've already done some of those that you guys have recommended. So if there's anything particular you want to see, make sure that you let me know in the comments. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Again, let me know what you think about those review type videos that I'm thinking about doing. And a special thanks one more time to those 3 individuals who donated to the channel. But a sincere, huge mountain and wave of appreciation goes out to all of you out there who, again, continue to watch, subscribe, like videos, because ultimately everything on here, all of this knowledge, information, and benefit is really for you guys. So thank you for the support and for keeping the channel going. Much love to everyone out there. Be careful, be safe, but have fun, and we will see you on the next one.